Hey guys, here I am with another exciting video. In this video, we will be sharing info about the history of the Assassin's Creed saga till date. Before we go ahead, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss the upcoming video. Without making further ado, let's get started into the video. All the Assassin's Creed game is developed by Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed 1 is the first installment in the Assassin's Creed series. The video game was released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in November 2007. Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicle is the first spin-off installment in the Assassin's Creed franchise and a prequel to 2007's Assassin's Creed, taking place in the year 1190 AD, 1 year prior to the events of Assassin's Creed. The game revolves around the Altair Ibn Lahad search for an artifact called the Caliph, which brings him into conflict with the Templar Order. The game was originally released for the Nintendo DS in February 2008. Assassin's Creed Bloodlines is the second spin-off installment in the Assassin's Creed franchise and acts as a direct sequel to Assassin's Creed 2007. Bloodlines follow Altair Ibn Lahad as he travels to Cyprus to eliminate the last remnants of the Templar Order and learn more about their plans. The game also explores Altair's relationship with Maria Thorpe, a Templar agent whose life he spared in the first game, who would eventually become his wife. The game was announced by Sony at the E3 conference in June 2009 as a new title for their PlayStation Portable console and was released in November 2009. Assassin's Creed 2 is the second major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the sequel to 2007's Assassin's Creed. The game was first released on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in November 2009 and later on Windows. Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery was released for the Nintendo DS in November 2009 and for iOS operating system in January 2010. Part of Assassin's Creed series, it is a spin-off to Assassin's Creed 2, also released in 2009 in November and is set during the game events between sequels 12 and 13. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is the third major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the second chapter in the Ezio trilogy. As a direct sequel to 2009's Assassin's Creed 2, the game released on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in November and December 2010 and was later made available on Microsoft Windows in June 2011. Assassin's Creed Revelation is the fourth major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and a direct sequel to 2010 Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, concluding the Ezio trilogy. The game was released on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and Microsoft Windows in November and December 2011. Assassin's Creed 3 is the fifth major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and a direct sequel to 2011's Assassin's Creed Revelation. The game was released worldwide for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, beginning in North America on October 30, 2012, with a Wii U and Microsoft Windows release in November 2012. A remastered version of the game was released in 2019 for Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Assassin's Creed 3 Revelation was originally released for PlayStation Vita on October 30, 2012 in North America, with a worldwide launch the following day. It is the fourth spin-off installment in the Assassin's Creed series and takes place alongside the events of Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is the sixth major installment in the Assassin's Creed series. Black Flag was originally released for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and Wii U in October 2013 and a month later for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Microsoft Windows. It was later re-released on the Nintendo Switch as part of the Rebel Collection alongside Assassin's Creed Rogue in December 2019. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, set in the French colony of Saint-Domingue between 1735 and 1737. Freedom Cry follows Adewale, a prominent supporting character from the 2013 The Assassin's Creed Black Flag, while attempting to disrupt Templar activities in the Caribbean Sea on behalf of their rival organization, the Brotherhood of Assassins. Adewale finds himself shipwrecked in Saint-Domingue, where he comes face to face with some of the most brutal slavery practiced in the West Indies. Assassin's Creed Rogue is the seventh major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and is set between 2013 Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and 2012 Assassin's Creed 3. It also has ties to Assassin's Creed Unity, which was released on the same day as Rogue. It is the last Assassin's Creed game to be developed for the 7th generation console, being released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in November 2014 and for Microsoft Windows in March 2015. A remastered version of the game was released for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in March 2018. It was also released on the Nintendo Switch as part of the Rival Collection alongside Black Flag in December 2019 and for Google Stadia in October 2021. Assassin's Creed Unity was released in November 2014 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and in December 2020 for Stadia. It is the 8th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the successor of 2013's Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It also has ties to Assassin's Creed Rogue, which was released for the previous generation console on the same day as Unity. Assassin's Creed Chronicles China is set in 16th century Imperial China during the Ming Dynasty and follows Shao Un, the female assassin introduced in the short film Assassin's Creed Embers. In 1526, Yun returns to China after a long journey to Europe, where she trained under the legendary assassin mentor Ezio Auditore de Firenze and learned the key to liberating her people. The first entry, Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, was released on April 21, 2015 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was released on October 23, 2015 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and on November 19, 2015 for Microsoft Windows. It is the 9th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the successor to 2014's Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassin's Creed Chronicles India is set in 19th century India during the Sikh Empire in the midst of a conflict with East India Company during the Anglo-Sikh War, and follows Arbaz Mir, the main protagonist of the graphic novel Assassin's Creed Brahman. In 1841, following the assassins of Maharaja Kharak Singh, Templar agents infiltrated within the company attempt to strengthen their control over the country during this period of political instability, as well as find more precursor sites. Assassin's Creed Chronicles India was released in January 12, 2006. Assassin's Creed Identity was the 6th spin-off title in Assassin's Creed series and the 4th to be released for mobile device. Taking place alongside the events of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the game follows a customizable assassin who carries out various missions during the Italian Renaissance and aid in the Assassin's Brotherhood fight against the villainous Templar Order, led by Borgia family. Identity was first mobile game in the series to incorporate a full 3D environment and third-person transversal style gameplay as seen in the main console title. Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia is set in early 20th century Soviet Russia in aftermath of the October Revolution of 1917 and follows Nikolai Orlev, the main protagonist of the comic book Assassin's Creed The Fall and its graphic novel sequel. In 1918, Nikolai contemplates retiring from the Assassin's Brotherhood and leaving the country with his family, but agrees to perform one final mission to recover the precursor box, which is believed to be in the possession of Romanov family. Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia was released in April 5, 2016 for PlayStation Vita. Assassin's Creed Origin is the 10th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series following 2015's Assassin's Creed Syndicate, principally set in Egypt. Near the end of Ptolemaic period from 49 to 43 BC, the story follows a Magi named Bayek of Siva and his wife Aya as they seek revenge for the murder of their son and explore the origins of the millennia-long conflict between the Hidden Ones, Forerunners to the Assassin's Brotherhood, and the Order of the Ancient, Forerunners to the Templar Order. The framing story, set in the 21st century, follows a new character, Leila Hassan, who relives as Bayek and Aya memories using a modified Animus device. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the 11th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the successor to 2017 Assassin's Creed Origins. Like its predecessor, the game features a large open world and adopts many elements from the role-playing genre, putting more emphasis on combat and exploration than stealth. Naval combat from previous title in the series also plays a predominant role in Odyssey. The game's plot tells a mythological history of the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta from 431 to 422 BC. Players control a Spartan mercenary who fights on both sides of the conflict as they attempt to find their family and eliminate the mysterious cult of Cosmos. Odyssey also continues the story arc of Leila Hassan, a major character introduced in Origins, who relives the mercenary memories through the Animus device to find a powerful artifact. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the 12th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the successor to 2018's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, principally set in the year 878 AD. The game recounts a fictional story during the Vikings expansion in the British Isles. Player control Eivor, a Viking raider, while attempting to establish a new Viking clan in England. becomes embroiled in the centuries-old conflict between the Assassin's Brotherhood, who fight for peace and liberty, and the Templar Order, who desires peace through control. The game also includes a framing story set in the 21st century, which follows Layla Hassan, an assassin who relives Evo's memories so as to find a way to save the Earth from destruction. Assassin's Creed Mirage is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft Bordeaux and published by Ubisoft. It will be the 13th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the successor to 2020's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Principally set in 9th century Baghdad during the Islamic Golden Age, the game will follow Basim ibn Ishaq, a character first introduced in Valhalla, and his tradition from street thief to fully fledged member of the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, who fight for peace and liberty against the Templar Order, who desire peace through control. The game has been described as a return to the series root with a bigger focus on linear storytelling and set gameplay than recent installments, which primarily focus on role-playing elements. This game is set to be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and Series S, and Amazon Luna in 2023. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like, comment and share. If you think I have missed something, please don't forget to comment so I can add in the future update. Also don't forget to subscribe for future videos. See you in the next video.